Hello, welcome to the TFHN News. This video is not for kids, as it is news. There is no cussing, there is no cursing. I age restricted the video to avoid censorship because some of the stuff I say is not really aggressive or dangerous, but in the eyes of censorship, it really poses a threat to a very evil agenda that they're trying to push. As I go ahead, I, like most people, have been busy not caring about the Golden Globe Awards. And it was interesting because I don't know if it really happened or if it was staged. It looked kind of staged, but went up, and I guess Chris Rock was making fun of Will Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, and all of a sudden Will Smith came up and smacked him, and I'm like, I'm just like, I don't know if that was real, if that was scripted, or if it was unscripted. So, yeah, I guess they're desperate for ratings. But, man, slapping Chris Rock? I mean, if it's real, I guess if it was staged, that's one thing. But, Will, man, you know what, dude? I'm going to pray for Will Smith. That guy needs help. In retrospect to what he's going through. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and, oh, you're going to put Will Smith down? I'm like, no. And I don't really see the point of hitting a comedian. I've had comedians joke, make fun of, and that's what their job is to keep comedy going. But let's be honest, Will Smith's been kind of under some pressure lately. Outside of that, I've been working on just taking care of other things. Haven't had the time to make the video just yet. Just getting a lot of prep done. Tomorrow, hopefully Monday, I can start getting work on making rockets and stuff like that. Just taking care of business as much as I can. And, you guys who've been watching my channel, thank you for your support and thank you for promoting this video. I just look at things a little bit differently than most. And, as a tinfoil hat news, I'm very cautious what I say because, a lot of things with the news is they brainwash so many people to have all this hate. And I'm trying to bring the positivity, bring the human in humanity where, we're nice to each other. Instead, we have a lot of selfish anger things towards each other. It's odd, it's ridiculous, it's unnecessary, it's not needed, but, we're living with that kind of environment. And all I'm doing now is trying to get myself going. So things I'm attempting is to look up YouTube, these hydrogen generators that they show how to make. And I'm just like, I'm not expecting this to be mass production, but for personal electrical use, you got to have something. And given with all the stuff that's going to happen this summer with power plants, you as a 10-volt hatter need to get yourself prepared. There's some stuff that's going to go happen. I don't know what else to say. A food shortage is never going to be fun. Yeah, just if you can grow a garden. Tomorrow, I have to go and plant corn. I'm going to be planting corn. And I got to think about how I'm going to plant the corn in the backyard. Now, planting corn is one thing, just how you plant it is another. And I have to get it first thing in the morning. Probably go ahead and drink, take it easy. I'm going to go ahead and clean the dishes up, but then tomorrow I'll be put on a thing on there that says, Dad, wake me up. I'll go ahead and start planting the corn, And the reason being is I got to get that done for tomorrow. So start planting the corn, start checking up on the tomatoes, start checking up on the plants, and really get my hands dirty into this, Because right now, we're going to have a food crisis due to the gas problem because it's not being able to get pushed out. And we're going to have empty shelves. On top of that, the fact of lack of police to keep things safe. It doesn't help when businesses when things are being stolen. And it's even worse when they don't punish the people who are stealing it. And it's making it hard on everyone else. Today I had a very interesting conversation with this one lady, and I guess she's like, you don't know what you're talking about. I says, no, here's what I know. The moment they raise minimum wage, they pass the buck on to us. The moment they try to tax, everyone thinks that that getting gas should be at cost. But the problem is that doesn't work. The thing is, we have to cut down. We can't just sit there and raise the bottom up because that's going to increase prices everywhere. But what we can do is take the top down by knocking out taxes and overspending and unconscious spending. She kind of got mad. Everyone else looked at her like, "Are you serious right now?" And people were kind of like on my side. But that today I was just super positive. I was happy as hell. I was enjoying the moment. And you can't really get a positive person down. And please don't ever bring down a positive person, because it ain't right. There's some of you psychopath fucks that are out there, and you got to stop. So, me, I look at a lot of stuff very differently. They finally started talking about 9 days ago about what happened with Karen Fukuhara, and I'm still disturbed by the fact that someone as beautiful as her gets attacked on the streets. I mean, if I was walking out of the streets and I see an Asian woman that beautiful and gorgeous, I'm not gonna, or a beautiful woman in general, I'm not gonna sit there and attack them. I mean, you got to have room for love in your heart, and man, she is smoking. She is a siren, unto all things. But that's just me. But at the same time, I mean, I could be like, oh yeah, she's super hot, but I'm still going to treat a woman like I always do. Respect, obviously. And I'm not going to use some cheesy pickup line or say anything filthy or derogative. I will mind mess with them when I start quoting Shakespeare to really mess with their brains. They're like, oh, well, or you talk about how great their hair is and how it blends with their makeup just right. Then that is when things really change, because they're like, oh wow, he really is paying attention to the progress I've made. And I got hyper focus on those things, so probably get struck down for saying that. Other things is just doing me. If you're out there, you're a 10-foiler, if you got nothing else going on, learn how to hack your time, make your time easier, learn how to get things done faster, set up goals. It's not if you get them done immediately, it's if you're taking them out bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. Some goals take a little bit longer, but if you keep hammering at these goals, they eventually get completed and you're able to do what you need to do. I mean, it took me a long time just to 3D print, but I finally did it, and my biggest thing was just the proper calibration of it. Now, I ran into a problem now. I'm not 3D printing at the moment because I got to get it fixed, and next week I will buy some tools to clean that up. And I just want to say, hopefully I can make something productive with the 3D printer I bought, and then start making chess pieces and going from there. There's so much stuff to do with a 3D printer. But that's another story for another time. And I just want to make things that you can use for your home, handy stuff, because when it comes all down to it, you just need those things. Small little pipe fixtures if you need to go ahead for your gardening, and that's all you got to do. Anyway, I hope you all have a good day. Be kind, be nice to each other, but do something different and productive, and make the most out of what's going on. Learn a new language. Get into a hobby that pays well, Learn how to better yourself to make the best you. That's what I want to make this channel about. Anyway, have a good day.